Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. So let me get you up to speed here. In between last episode and this episode, I went ahead and built this side up since you all like the other side, because I had to auger out all the dirt over here and lay down the rebar. Still drying now. Figured that was just a repeat of a couple episodes ago, so I wouldn't make you sit through that again. Just watch me do the exact same thing on the opposite side. So didn't miss much. Like I said, I started right there and I augered that out, put that rebar down, and then I just duplicated what we had on the other side. So that's done. Our ramp in and our ramp out are both completed. Well, it looks like there's a little bit more of a gap on that one. I guess not. I guess they touch. But anyway, so that much of it's done. I still need to auger out all this dirt, and I think I'm going to come back to about right. Let me count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That doesn't feel like enough. Maybe 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Maybe I auger out to about right there. Boy, these cactus. Something like this. And then go all the way down, round off to the corner, and the same thing on the other side. That'll be a project either off recording or maybe I stream it. You know, maybe that's one of the kind of finishing touches. But I want to put lights all the way around this structure. So in order for me to do that, you know, that's probably going to be future episodes. We'll get some generators down outside somewhere, a small generator room, maybe raised up a couple blocks. Let me go ahead and cap that off so a zombie didn't fall in that hole and beat on that pillar. Need to upgrade all these pillars to steel too. That is one thing we can do with our steel. We can go around with all of these pillars and upgrade them and make it so that it's harder, at least harder for them to tear it down. But as you can see here, look across there. I like the look here. You know, I originally thought about putting the pillar right there, but then that's just a 1, 2, 3. You have 3 rows of pillars. So I think it looks better. There's a screamer beating on something right now. Oh yeah, see there? She's beating on the pillar, just like what I was talking about a moment ago. Now, she didn't do much damage, but if I were not close enough to hear her, she could absolutely do what they did over here. Take that pillar out completely. So yeah, we need to get these up to steel. And some of you suggested auto turrets. I may hang an auto turret. Well, I couldn't really do it in the center, could I? I'd almost have to do 2, one here and one there, unless I put one standing right here, kind of like our happy little zombie killing death robots. Maybe some kind of little thing like that standing up with an auto turret hanging from it. We may actually need to do that pretty soon too, and I can just use the power off this generator if that's the case. But I think it's gonna have to be, I may have to just make some kind of a mounting bracket right here, because we don't want to put it up very high. We don't want it shooting our base, trying to shoot at the zombies, and it won't even see the screamer if I put it up very high. I'm looking at the way I could link the power, but we have the generator right there. I could put a light on the opposite side of this right here where that generator is at, and then come out of that. Or if I put it here, I can make it accessible from down below to reload. Because I don't even really know that we need to put a plate on the front or bars on the front. We just leave it open. But there's some way to hang that thing down from here. Something simple. Maybe we need to do that soon. Like really soon. That'll... Oh boy. Wandering Horde. I knew it. I knew it was coming sooner or later. Oh, look at that. They completely destroyed our little turtle or whatever it was they were carving over there. I didn't even notice that. I should have protected it. Yeah, it's about time for a new club and crossbow. Of course, the crossbow doesn't seem to have much of an effect when the durability goes down, the explosion damage. Ooh, I see a deer. Do I have a machete on me? I sure do. Deer's more important than Wandering Horde. Don't you run from me, deer. Gotcha. Oh, there's a wolf. Get him? No, I didn't get him. Oh, wait a minute. Or did I? I guess I got him. Nice. Yeah, we're rolling in the meat these past couple episodes. If I can find this deer that I shot over here after I got distracted. There he is. We're rolling in the meat. What is that? That's 19 right there. Lots of zombies kind of dispersed after that horde went awry. Well, let me get rid of some of these floating blocks over here. And we also need to make some more exploding crossbow bolts now that we came back with feathers. Guess I could kind of clean this up, huh? Looks bad enough as it is over here with all this grass. Try not to dig any extra holes. We have the swim team coming. Let's see if we can just club them. But yeah, I absolutely need to make myself a new club and a new crossbow and combine those. Oh, bird nest. Oh, an egg. Go figure. Yeah, I can't even destroy a corpse in one shot now with it, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to make ourselves some exploding crossbow bolts. And really do need to think about this turret over here and how I could do that. You know what I might do, folks? You know what I might do? I might take out this pillar. And put one here and one there. You know what I mean? And that way, if I did that, then this pillar is not blocking the turret if I hang it from around this area right here. I think it'll be able to lock in on anything from that way or that way. We might need to focus on that here pretty soon. After seeing that screamer and losing that other block over there, I think it's going to be a necessary thing for us to do. One thing I don't like, those auto turrets have a long range. It's going to shoot our base up. You know, it's going to ruin some of the blocks on the base. But it's better that than a whole section collapsing because we lose too many supports. Yet this project's still kind of looming, lurking. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. That's a big one, though. That's a big one. That's going to be multiple episodes to cover that structure there and connect the two. Well, we need duct tape. And we need wood. I need to make some more duct tape. Let's put our resources away. How are we doing here? We're capped out, aren't we? Well, we'll wait on that for now. Our brass in there. Put our iron here. Stone. Sand. Yeah, one more thing I did when I logged out yesterday as I was right in this room is I got this kicking again. Smelting more cement because we're running kind of low on that. You know, we don't have a whole ton of it to say that we still need to create some more structures. Let me take a bite of some meat stew while we're sitting here looking at it. And some goldenrod tea. All right, and I used almost a stack because I had a stack and a half, so almost a stack of that, the concrete mix. Yeah, get things back in order here in the base. Well, we need gunpowder. We need those. We need these. And exploding crossbow bolts. 162 only because of duct tape. Duct tape. So before I move another step, let's see how much murky water we have. We might have to go get some murky water today. No? No, we can do 1,000. 1,000 murky water. And I think it's 1-1, if I recall correctly. Let me grab a little bit of fuel. We're going to need to make some more of these too. Some more logs. Get this in here. Let's see how much glue I'm sitting on. I didn't even look at that. 646. Let's do another. And while we have it, let's just go ahead and do the 1,000. If I need to, I can stop that. We have 1,000 cloth. 500 of that. Let's go to the workbench. And take our 78 out of there. Go duct tape. We never want to run short on these. I so much prefer the exploding crossbow bolts over bullets. The crafting part of it. I think it's more efficient way of working. Maybe it doesn't do as much damage, but another thing I want to look at. So we talked about shotgun shells or slugs to finish off the zombies. I have myself a purple shotgun now. And someone asked too. Yeah, the turrets can't use a slug. 5 bullet tips. It does take the bullet casings. Okay. That's a pretty expensive way to finish off a zombie. Well, let's look at the 44. So 5, 4, 3, 1, 3, 1. Well, considering the damage that a 44 does, it has to be close to a shotgun slug. I don't know the breakdown. I don't know what it is. I rarely use either one. Maybe you can tell me. But that's more bang for your buck right there. So maybe we just keep doing what we're doing, finishing off those zombies. And eventually, if we can get that 44 grip, maybe even if we record on through till 6 a.m., I can go around to all the traders again. Or the ones that we didn't go to before. But the 44, look at that. The 131 versus 543. That's a lot, folks. That's a lot. Just to finish a zombie off. If we were using that to fight them with, that's a different story. And I imagine the slug does do a little bit more damage. But look, we already have 691 44 rounds right there. To get us started with it. That's a lot of dead zombies. How many would it take to kill a radiated feral white? Maybe 3? 3 to the head, 2 to the head, something like that. I mean, we'll have to test it and find out for sure. But so I can go ahead and continue smelting this down. So we can make some bullet tips eventually. Maybe even more buckshot. I don't know how we're doing on shotgun shells, but I think we're almost out. Let's check it real quick. While I'm here and we're talking about it. I think we ran out last time when we were loading these up. Now, remember too, folks, I don't use... Yeah, that one's out. These things, you know, we're fine if we don't have them. I can just run down and take them on underneath the base. It's not a big deal. It would be pretty cool, though, to have these things all loaded up with shotgun shells, all 8 all the time. And just be able to blast them over and over and over and over. Still need to paint that floor in there too. I got to get around to that. So many little things, little tasks like that I need to take care of. It's just not enough time in a day. So let me do a sort. Let me go ahead and stick my building supplies back in here for now. I know as soon as I do, I'm going to need them. We're even going to stick the wood in there. Okay, so shotgun shells. Yeah, we need to glue anyway. Look, you know, we're almost out of paper. Almost out of paper. And right now would be a good time to have an extra workbench. It's only 2 minutes on that. And 10 seconds on that. So that's not bad. Shotgun shell. 2,000. Let's do 1,000 in that one. And 1,000 in that one. And we'll take more stacks of that. And that gives us another 1,000. Okay, now, since we did all that farming yesterday, why don't we take that and go over here and grab some more fuel for it. And we're really going to set ourselves up here for some future episodes. Get my fuel out. How much could we make? 18,000 gunpowder. That's a lot of gunpowder. And we can still make more too. A little bit more. I think. Yeah, tiny bit more. Tiny bit more. It won't be hard to match that 7168 with the coal. We can just go pick some more coal like we did before. So that's, what did we just make? 3,000 shotgun shells, is that right? That will come close to kind of loading us up. At least all of the shotgun turrets will have some shells in it. I don't know what the count is. What would that be? Try to math here in the morning. We have 8 shotgun turrets, and it's what, 750 in each one? That's like 5. That's like 6,000 shells, right? So we need 6,000 to load them all down, and we're only making 3. So we can only put, you know, we could load up 4, or we could split them between all. But anyway, 6,000 shells to fill them all. So over here, we'll finish up this 1,000. We'll take 500 for some more duct tape. We'll take the other 500 and make paper out of it. How does that sound? And that almost makes me want to make more glue right now. We might not be too far off from having to knife zombies again. You know what I mean? I mean, we're quickly dwindling down on our glue supply here. Let's do another 500. And I'll feel better about that. Well, all the workstations are going now except for the cement mixers. And you know what? I say we get those going as well. At least one of them. Nice. There we go. Perfect. Hey, today is Friday, so we'll have a stream this evening. Well, I don't know if I'll get this episode published before we get a stream going. Might have to save this for tomorrow. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. And we should be doing really well on lead. Yeah. Matter of fact, let's take this and get this smelting down as well. Then we can make our bullet tips. We can make more shotgun buckshot. And we're probably going to need to do that too. Let's see what buckshot, how much we could make with what we have in here now. We make 3,000. You know, if it's 1-1, and it is, that would make 6,000 shotgun shells to fully fill all of those turrets up there. You know what I mean? Why don't we do that? Why don't we do that? And then it'd be a long, long time, folks, before I would ever have to make shotgun shells again. And I'll never use all the shells in that thing during a horde. You know, I like to jump down and take them on out on the concrete. So over here, we're talking about the auto turret. And I'm pretty sure I have a couple auto turrets. And I wonder how much bulletproof glass plates I have, because that's another thing I need to do. And someone also said, oh yeah, right there, I'm missing a piece. I'm missing a couple pieces of glass in here. It was pointed out to me on yesterday's episode. Let's do a copy. And it's there. There. I probably shouldn't cap this one off over here because I'm about to break it back out, I think, if we do some work over here and there. All right, so we should have no more holes in our forge room. The other thing is we need to make more. We need to make another crossbow and a spike club. So that we need leather. We need wood. So there's a screamer right there. Screamer coming. We're gonna have to get that done. And it's gonna be a long time before we have the ability to make a new crossbow, but that's not as big of a deal as long as we have it by the next horde. Oh, glue. Well, we have plenty of that right here. As long as we have it by the next horde, that it's only half durability. Let's make 2. Me and you. There's your song, ladies and gentlemen. All right, get this put away like so. Do that. Put this back in here. Wait a minute. Oh, I did make it. I was gonna say, wait, I didn't make my club. I'm gonna put the wood in the fuel. And like I said, also we're gonna need to make some more fuel eventually. All right, there's my club. So now we can club them. Did I ever put points in shotguns? Or shotgun shells, I mean, to be able to make the shotgun shells. Curious about that. Yeah, we did. I don't know why I'm even saying that, because we couldn't make the shells for that. I'm thinking slugs. I don't know why. I was thinking slugs were separate from the shells. I thought you had to do one for shells and one for slugs, but it's all in one there. Shotgun shell crafting. It's looking. The only thing we don't have is the 44. We still have 34 points, though. Why don't we just go ahead and buy that? You know, it'll leave us with 31 points. I'm happy with the points we have given out. I don't really see a need to put points in anything else. Well, let me get some more building supplies out. We need plates. We need these center poles. Be nice to make something kind of fancy, you know? Something nice to put that turret on. Also need to make sure I have a turret. That's the other thing. And do we not have any dome lights left? Do we use all of those? Or did I misplace them? Electrical, I bet. Yeah, electrical. Okay. We'll need our wire tool, but we need to repair this wire tool. It takes forged steel to repair that. We have 23 spotlights. So that's good. All right. Well, how about bulletproof glass? What do we have for bulletproof glass? That'd make it easy if I could just... Yeah. Whoa, whoa. Can't tell what's going on out there. It's too dark. Oh, it's Wandering Horde. Well, let's let them wander right on by. Well, from looting zombies, from going to the trader, Look at our 9mm supply right here. That's 1 full load, 2 full load, 3 full, 3 and almost a half full loads of ammo in that auto turret. And they're pretty efficient, you know, they do a decent amount of damage. At least for our needs here. That should do everything we need. Also need to figure out a place to put my bedroll. Place to put my bedroll that looks nice. I don't know where to do that. I don't know where to do that. Well, it'd be easier if I just did this, folks. And then I could just hop in and hop out. Let's check our... miscellaneous? No. I hope I didn't scrap them. I may have because I didn't think I was ever going to use them. Tools? Yep, tools. There we go. Auto turret. Nice. I have 9 of those. What are we ever going to do with 9 auto turrets? My goodness. That's a lot. And I might have to hop down and kill this screamer. She's like right underneath me here. Did she scream? Did she see me? I think she had her back to me running around in a circle when I jumped down. Oh yeah, watch this. Done. Also, while I'm here and I'm looking at it, we said we were going to do it. I'm going to do it. Just do it. Let me grab these again. I keep taking these out and putting them back and taking them out and putting them back. I need to put a hatch over that generator too. And if we do it here, we're probably going to have to do it on the other side too, you know, just to make it all uniform. Because the room on the other side is the same as this room. All right. Let's get rid of that. Well, after yesterday's episode, you know, we took care of some mining duties that we needed to take care of for a while. And today we got a lot of things sorted and situated in the crafting room. A lot of things prepping for future episodes. You know, I might have to go out further. Oh, that was a bad shot, Spartan. I didn't kill him. There we go. I might go out an extra 3 blocks from here. And then we'd have to do that all the way around. You know, I just don't feel like that's enough. I don't feel like that's enough concreted area going around it. Okay, well, that's done. So it leaves us wide open for here. I could probably get away with... I don't know how it would look, though. It's taking this one out. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. That screamer was... Technically, she was like right through this area here anyway. Well, I don't want to say slapped together, but let's just put something together real fast that can house an auto turret. I guess I don't have to get super fancy with it. Let's just see. So we could probably attach it to the floor right here. You know what I mean? Or we could drop it down 1. If I dropped it down 1, it would be right. Maybe I should put it right there. It would be right here. Well, that's low. That's too low. You know, that's like bumping zombies' heads right there. That's too low. So maybe I just stick it right there. And I could kind of make like a little pillbox or something. You know what I mean? Like a little pillbox out of ramp pieces and whatnot. Let me build my way back up and get some ramp frames and we'll make some corners and see what I can come up with. Instead of hanging it, since that's so low, it kind of detracts from the bottom of my base too. I don't like that. Maybe we just do a ground structure on this. Did we make any corners? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. All right, so center is right here. Maybe we go... we'll do this number. I wonder if that'll give it enough. Well, I couldn't do that. I need to back it up to right there if we did that. And I'm trying to come up with something creative here that looks good. You know, something that looks, kind of fits the theme of our base. And then we just put solid blocks. Well, we'd put a... Comes another screamer. Where's she at? Oh, I missed her. What is she gonna spawn? Did she not spawn anything? Hello? I guess she didn't spawn anything. All right, well, good for us. Bad for her, she wasted her dying breath. All right, so that... It's kind of big and clunky, but what I'm trying to accomplish here is I'm trying to make something that if they come from this way, they're just going to walk up over it. You know what I mean? They're going to walk up over it. So let's do some corners. Another screamer. Well, that one certainly got the scream off. Oh, here they come. Oh, they're all feral. They're all very angry with me. Let's see if we can time the shot out right now. Get them all in one shot. Big Mama still coming with one arm. There's a spider zombie right there. What's he doing? Is he feral too? Oh, he is feral. Come here. Sucker. Yeah, a little bit of brass on him, but we're going to leave it. Got no time for that. Well, I'll think about this, folks, and maybe, just maybe, I can come up with something better eventually. You know what I mean? Maybe we can come up with something that's nicer than this. Matter of fact, I just got an idea of something that I could do that would be nicer than this. The other thing will be power. You know, getting power to it and how that's going to look. Oh, is that a vulture? That's a vulture up there. We could do its own generator. You know, we could do its own generator. Because this will be the only one we need. This will be the only turret that we need over here. I was going to put the turret sitting right here, but really, we could put the turret sitting here, the generator sitting on top of it with a hatch above that. I believe, Let's get this baby. Oh, angry vulture. Angry vulture. Tools. Do we not have another generator? Well, that might be tomorrow's episode, folks. Either I have to craft one or something. You know what? I don't like this. I don't like this at all. It's too big. It's too big for what I want to do. It's too big. I just got another idea as I was nailing this all down. Something I can do to support the auto turret so that it's not so big and clunky. And the issue with power will be solved if I do it this way as well. Maybe that's tomorrow's episode. We do that. Let me pick this up. Boy, you can pick that up fast. Look at that. Zoop, right on up. So I'll use a, most likely use a 50 pillar. And yeah, we'll come back tomorrow and we'll finish that. We'll do that. We'll get that in place. I'll let that pillar dry right there and make all of these steel. But that, what I'm thinking about doing will look a lot nicer. That was just too big, you know, to make it so that it covered up, put a generator and everything in. We don't need to do that. Let's check before I end this episode. That vulture's just getting closer and closer. Let me check power consumption on this generator. What is it? Oh, it's good. And it's almost out of fuel. So I guess all of our generators need to be refueled. Maybe before tomorrow's episode, I'll, yeah, because we have plenty of better engines we can put in there. For tomorrow's episode, I'll go around and refuel all the generators. They've lasted a long time, though, folks. We have not had to do that for quite some time. A nice little factory going on in here with all the different things we have going on. Well, we'll call it right there, folks. I do have a stream this evening, so stop on by, say hello, love to see you, get to talk to you for a bit. We come back maybe next week before we get back on the Let's Play. I don't know, possibly one tomorrow. But when we do come back, we'll have to get an auto turret in place just to cut down on the screamers from hanging out underneath and potentially beating on one of our pillars. And I need to get those ramps painted. Figure out what color we're going to paint those, how we're going to do it. And then our biggest project is right there, folks. Getting that structure up and going and connected to the building in the center. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as always, I appreciate your support. You have yourselves a good day, a good evening, and I will see you hopefully tonight in stream. If not, maybe tomorrow. Take care. See you then.